Hello, my name is Neha. I'm the student from Karunya Institute of Technology. Now, in this video, we will quickly understand a C program that calculates the total and average of a loan amount using a dynamic memory allocation. Let's get started. The step one, what the program which does is that the program which allows the user to enter n loan numbers. If it then calculates the total loan amount, the average loan amount. To store these values, the program uses malloc, which allocates memory at the runtime. Then the step two, we need to take the input. First, the program which asks enter number of loans and to enter the number of loans. The user enters n. Then the memory is created using malloc n into size of an float. This means if n is a 5, we create a space for 5 floating point numbers in the memory. The step 3, why we need to use an malloc? In the sense we use malloc because we don't know how many loan amount the user will enter beforehand. Dynamic memory help us to create the exact amount of the memory which is needed. We also check if the malloc has been failed. So here we are been using as an if loan amount is equals to null. If memory is not available, the program which stops. The step 4 is then reading the loan amount. The program then asks the user to enter n loan amounts. For I is equals to 0, I is less than n, and then I plus plus. As we reach each amount, we also add to it. The step 5, we need to calculate the total and average. Once all values are being entered, we need to calculate an average and total. Once all these values which are being entered, the average is equals to total by n. Then we print as then total loan is equals to value, average loan equals to an value. If both values is being printed with two decimal places, the sixth step is that freeing the memory. Finally, we released the allocated memory using free of a loan amount. This avoids that memory leaks and which keeps that program efficient. The finally, here we used MLOX. We use MLOX, that is to store n amount of loans. We calculated total and averages. We freed the memory by using free. This makes that program memory efficient, clean and useful when the number of an unknown input which has been given. So this, I hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.